The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Juice is temporary. You know, anyone can obtain the juice or something. I mean, you could say that just because you got a nice car, so I'm like, oh man, you got the juice. You know, it's something that kind of comes and goes. Sauce. Sauce is forever. You buy you a Simply Lemonade. How long is that gonna last in your fridge? A couple days, maybe. Yeah. That's the juice. How long does barbecue sauce last in your fridge? A while. That's the sauce, man. It sticks around. It's thick. It's hard to move. I'm telling you. There's a difference.
This is some real shit. In this episode of The Truth Be Told, we talk about Kendrick Lamar's Element video. Can Kanye really beat Jay-Z in a battle? We break down Jay-Z's new album, DJ Khaled's, and Denzel Curry's. And now, some artistic ignorance from Infidel Castro and Barry Ross.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trillion?
No, turn back.
I thought you was gonna let me run out of breath like that.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I would.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. What it do, Trillions? We are back with episode 72 of the Truth Be Told podcast.
Man, hold up.
From Trillmatic.com.
Yes, sir.
Hosted by your boy Big UU.
And RIFFA, Riffa.
That's right. Not to be confused with Reefer.
Yeah, no, refer.
Yeah.
I'm not referring you to anything.
Right.
Except to listen to us.
Except smoking it.
Yeah. Reefer.
Right. We want to shout out to everybody that's been subscribed to the podcast. Make sure you let more people know about the podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn,
YouTube,
the iHeartRadio app, YouTube.
Man, subscribe to all of them.
Yeah.
Hit notifications if they got it. You know what I'm saying? Give us feedback, comment, talk to us.
We appreciate some of the comments we've been getting on YouTube.
We appreciate that. Thank you. And, keep them coming. You know
definitely keep them coming. And we're going to keep this artistic ignorance coming.
No doubt.
A lot of shit to talk about this past week.
Yeah.
Especially in hip hop. Really, it was Jay-Z's week. We're going to get to Jay-Z a little bit later.
The week of Jay.
I know. We should just call this the Jay-Z episode. The Rock Nation episode.
The Hovasode.
The Hovasode. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, we're running with that.
Me like that.
We're running with that. Yeah. The Hovasode.
Me love that. Shout out to Khaled. We got to talk about him too.
Yes,
but first off, man, since we base everything that we do around artistic ignorance, we came across some fire ass artistic ignorance.
The epitome of artistic ignorance.
Definitely the epitome. Like if somebody's like, "Yo, what is artistic ignorance mean?"
What do y'all mean?
What does that mean? Why?
I don't get it.
How do you turn art ignorant?
What do you mean? I don't get it.
What does that mean? I'm gonna tell you what it means.
Explain it.
All right. All you gotta do is watch Kendrick Lamar's Element video, and that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
It's art,
right?
If you can't break that down, like it's not your typical video. Not at all. Like he puts a lot more shit into there, and in slow motion. I mean, like situations. It
was just like a bunch of like little situations that were happening.
Just different situations.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't even coincide with each other at all whatsoever.
Not at all.
Right.
And I mean, just the way he did it though, I mean, in this day and age you got HD and shit, you see everything so clearly. And it's
right.
It's like you're there and you kind of, I mean, you're getting a little piece of, the hood in a sense, you know what I'm saying? A little bit in some instances, and it was very interesting. Like the first thought I had was art. Like when I was watching, I was like, "This is art.
This is art."
How you
right?
Put it together. This is art.
But then the second thought that you had was
artistic ignorance.
This is some ignorant shit going on here, right?
Yeah. And immediately I was like, "Oh, it flows from the art to the ignorance and like the artistic ignorance." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Perfectly.
Perfect. I mean, like there's imagery and visuals happening in this video where, like, if you have never been in any type of hood or
situation,
at least been around hood type of people,
you're
probably not gonna understand some of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why you don't understand artistic ignorance.
Right. I think Kendrick is well on his way to being a legend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can definitely.
I think we can go ahead and say that comfortably at this point.
He's stamping his fucking spot in hip hop.
Right.
You know, like he definitely is like.
I never would have thought it would be Kendrick. It's even when I was when I was telling everybody about Kendrick when nobody knew who the fuck he was. I knew he was going to be something. I just didn't know he was going to be
where he is now.
Top dog.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Running
you know what
shit.
I'm saying? He's really running shit at this point. You know what I'm saying?
He really is, and I mean, putting out videos like this almost like solidifies it. It's almost like, this. Not only am I running it lyrically, I'm gonna hit y'all with something that you ain't seen before. A little like a video of art. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There was, for those of you who haven't seen the video, we're gonna link it up in the show notes. There was some gang related shit.
Yeah.
There was aggression.
Definitely aggression.
There was there's a part of me that
physical. I mean, people hitting each other. You know what I'm saying, or getting into it.
Right.
I mean,
but then there was also like this black aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I watched it. For me personally, I know you probably
from the beginning though. I'm not black.
I know you're not black, but you probably could relate to it.
I could relate to it.
Yeah, I mean you can relate to it. You can relate to it, but for me though,
it runs deeper.
It runs a little bit deeper, right? So for me, like my perception, like after watching it was, damn, I feel cool to be black. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to say enlightened. I just don't. There's a lot of like self-hate going on. Okay. That's like kind of been taught in the black community from you know what I'm saying, just generations of shit, right? So I mean you can see that going on right now with Kodak Black and his whole he's gonna date a certain type of woman and not his own complexion and all that, right? So there's like a little bit of self-hate that happens with black people, and when I watched it I was like, I don't feel 1 ounce of self-hate at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's good.
I feel proud that like I can relate to the whole fuck the other side imagery that Kendrick Lamar was portraying in the video. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to that aspect and not feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel bad at all. And I'm not saying this is like a purely black thing, but for me to see that and then see all the black people in the video, like it just sat with me in a different type of way probably than most people, probably.
Like from the beginning of the video, I mean, you knew it was going to run deep. It was going to be a deep video, right? And then immediately just with the stills and like how the slow motion. I mean, that shit. Just check it out and just fucking enjoy that shit. Like literally watch that shit. You're looking at art on a wall, like it's like moving art. Yeah, it's moving art for you.
There's some questions I have about the video too, like like. The portrayal of certain things, like when the kid was shooting the gun at the car that was passing by, right? I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if I watch the video more times, eventually I'll pick it up. There was a couple little things in there where I was like, "What's happening here?" You know what I'm saying? Or like the guy jumping off the building, and the kid was sitting there watching that. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom, I didn't really catch everything. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, it's one of those you definitely have to watch it multiple times to really take it in.
Right. To pick it up.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's art though.
Shouts out. That is art.
That's art. You can't
just
look at art once and take it all in the first time.
Right.
You literally will. That's why people buy art. They buy it, put it on their wall because they'll come back, look at it, and they'll really pick up more as they look at it later on.
You know what's real crazy, right? Like people will shit on art and be like, because there's been some art some art to some people will look like it's dumb as fuck to some people, right?
Exactly.
It'll be just like a white canvas with like a red dot right in the middle.
Yeah. And
then somebody sees it and be like, this is some bullshit, and that shit will sell for like $2 million, right? And people are like, why is just a red dot in the fucking in the middle? You know what I'm saying? But like, the feelings that somebody evoked looking at that, you'll probably never know or understand. And that's why it's worth so much to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They appreciate it for more than what you will because you don't see what they see.
Right.
You don't take
You're not experiencing it the way they're taking it.
Exactly. And that's what art is. That's why I say multiple views for this video because
that shit might light up certain parts of that person's brain that will never light up in yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at it.
Not at all.
I've definitely seen some art where I was just like, really? 10 million?
Oh yeah.
40
you'll
million?
Look at it, you'll think that, but
yeah. But you know, I can't tell anybody what. No. There's art that I've seen. And even this shit right here. Yeah, you know, this shit that I got on my wall right here. Yeah. It's just a picture of. I mean, what do you see when you see that shit? We having a real art. I got a little art on the wall, y'all. So Shreve's looking at it right now. He's like, "What the fuck is going on?" So explain to people what you're seeing right now.
It's a beautiful bridge.
It's a bridge.
It's a beautiful bridge in the city in the background.
Right.
And what city is it? It's New York.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Honestly, yeah. I really don't know.
Right.
I just see an American flag on the top of the bridge. That's all.
Pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, you look at it and you take it in, and then you see something like that, you might actually do your research and where is that?
Right.
To find out where that is.
But you can see, I have the same thing over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 different bridges.
Different. It's like the bridge connects from one to the other wall.
Right. I'll let you interpret it however you want to. But the whole point is art is subjective. It's to whoever's taste and whoever's standards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And everybody will take in art differently,
right?
No matter what. So I mean, watch this and take it in for however you take it in.
Yeah, y'all check out this video for Element, and it's one of the best songs on that album.
That is a dope ass song,
right? Yeah,
and yeah, shout out to Kendrick for real because
shout out to Kung Fu Kenny.
Yeah, and I'm digging the video.
Right, your boy.
The pause for your boy. It was coming.
Your grown man, Bizoy.
Oh shit. Grown man.
Tech 9? Your boy Tech 9 is officially a platinum selling artist.
Oh boy, it should have been a long time ago. I'm surprised.
Which people are like, it's just platinum. What's the trip? I'm gonna tell you what's the whole idea behind this.
My goodness.
The motherfucker is independent.
Independent, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is a major, you know what I'm saying, accomplishment for an independent artist.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Run their own label independently, got their own artists that they're working with as well. It's not just them focused on themselves. I mean, it's a grind that he's done.
Right.
I mean, I've been listening to him since back in the day, like gang related soundtrack when he came out. He had Questions. Right. Songs. I mean, right then I was like, who is this guy? Would look up his songs on Napster and shit like that and download songs that I would never heard if I hadn't heard him there, and then looked it up and found other songs. And I mean, always been down with Tech 9. He's a dope artist, very, very visual and just very. I mean, his wordplay is nasty. You know what I'm saying? Right. Fucking spits fast, spits slow, about whatever. I mean, versatile. Always about having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
He's I remember he was in Forbes for making like 15 million. That's fucking indie, bruh. Independent. 15 million by himself. I watched a little video.
He has a following.
He has definitely a huge following. I watched a little video where he showed his strange music factory almost. Where you seen that?
Yeah.
Where he had like forklifts and you know what I'm saying, like the whole nine, bro. And I was like, holy shit, they really out here pumping shit,
doing shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't hate that, man. Can't knock the hustle.
Not at all, man.
Yeah.
I mean, to come from not wanting to be involved with all the labels, or actually trying to be at first and just not being able to, and it's like, I'll do my own thing, and then look what's going on. Look what happened. You know, made a big that's a big accomplishment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shouts out to
Tech 9 and the whole strange music.
Strange music. Do you listen to anybody else outside Tech 9?
Yeah.
Strange music?
Strange music, yeah. Pretty much all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard people say Rittz is
insane. Rittz.
Yep. I like Rittz and a lot of people. I actually like Rittz before you.
Product.
Is she with them?
Recognized.
I don't think she's with them.
She's not with them.
No,
she be spitting with them.
Yeah, she went on tour with them.
I don't know. I think she with them.
I think they were trying to.
It didn't work.
Yeah, well, no. Tech 9 was trying to sign her.
Yeah, he was.
And she ended up signing with Atlantic. Right.
Someone went under.
Right. This is after they did the tour. I think they were kind of testing her out and seeing, you know what I'm saying, and shit. Yeah. We know Intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was producing and doing shit for her. Yeah. So, he was the one that kind of gave me some game about her whole signing to Atlantic and all that. You know what I'm saying? But she's dope. You know?
Yeah, I recognize he's affiliated with him. This dude, I think out of Miami, maybe out of Florida or something. And then Stevie Stone, I've been jamming him. I mean, fucking Chris Calico, man. They all go hard. They got a fucking squad out there. That's what's dope about them. It's like independent. They got a squad. Like,
right.
Good artists, you know what I'm saying? Making good fucking music.
Right. I mean, I've liked Rittz before he signed to Tech Nine.
Yeah.
And I've seen people say he's just the white version of Tech Nine. I'm like, how? Tech Nine is the white version of Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't, like that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Plus, Rittz calls himself White Jesus, so
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Show some love to Rittz.
Rittz go hard as fuck.
Yeah, he needs to drop another album, man. You know what I'm saying? I like Rittz.
Yeah. Keep him coming.
Yeah,
man.
he's dope. He's real lyrical. He's dope. He spits quick. I like it.
Spits shit I can relate to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your boy.
Yeah. Who? And it's like
21
Savage.
21 Savage is out here. 21 Savage is out here really living life like a villain, like a super villain.
21.
Grandma's a savage nigga.
21.
Nah, he's really out here. He's really out here doing this superhero, super villain shit.
Yeah.
People. This all started from a meme that happened where he's got his like kind of dreads and it's kind of going up, and they thought he was a super villain. People, made their little jokes about him or whatever. Well, some people are taking that shit to the next level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
make the cartoon.
They've created an animated show series. I'm guessing it's an internet web show, Instagram show.
Somewhere.
You can do anything these days, dog. You can make your whole shows go on Instagram if you want to. So
definitely.
I'm not even knocking that or whatever. We did watch the first episode. Webshow. It's very similar to Trae the Truth's show. I don't know if you ever watched that. He's got a show on YouTube. He's like 4 seasons deep.
Yeah. So he's doing it like that already.
We posted some of these episodes on his shit, and they're little. It's an animated show.
Yeah, and
they're real quick, probably like 4 or 5 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he had one, and he'll have like he had Be Real on there.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? And he's been doing this show for a while. Like it's on his YouTube channel.
Side shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Taking an extra hustle.
Right. If you subscribe to his channel on YouTube, y'all will be. Listen, I'm gonna link up some of the episodes in the show notes so y'all can check them out. You know what I'm saying? There's some of them are funny, some of them are just things to pass time. It's a good thing to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it does show like your versatility and trying different things, man.
21. Right.
So if you're an artist out there and you got people that that can animate for you and they got YouTube, you can monetize on YouTube, man. So whatever to get the views, man, if that's what people like, that's what people want to see, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Start getting a following and run with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, man, listen, I try to tell you, bro, 21 Savage is going to be a fucking star.
Yeah.
I said this, I predicted this shit, all right?
You did say that a while back.
I said this shit, dog. He's over here fucking with Amber Rose right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So.
He's making moves.
Right.
This animated shit was pretty funny, definitely.
Right.
He's being a savage.
I'm telling you, listen, 21 Savage is going to be like T.I. Right? He's going to like...
New Age T.I.
He's going to be the New Age T.I., bro. He's going to have a fucking reality show, and he's just going to be doing his shit. He's just going to be walking around in the mall saying 21, and people are going to fucking love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that shit.
Yeah, he's going to be a star, man. He's going to reach a certain plateau, and he's going to phase out and be like a family man. Like fucking Ice Cube and fucking Ice-T is gonna be playing in fucking shows like NYPD Blue and shit like that. I'm telling you, man. I already know.
Laid it all out.
I already know his whole trajectory, bro. You know what I'm saying? His whole trajectory. And people are gonna be mad at him because he's gonna be doing family shit, but he's gonna get back on his track. And he's gonna be saying 21. So we're talking about robbing and killing niggas and shit. Still a savage, and everybody's like, you're not a savage no more. You're old now. You're 42. You got a 16-year-old kid. I already see the whole shit. I already
doing
see
TV shows.
He's gonna be doing shows with Martha Stewart. I see the whole fucking shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be amazing if that all plays through.
I'm telling you, listen, just know Big UU predicted it, baby. 21 Savage is a star.
Call him
now. We got a lot of shit that we're gonna review later on. We're gonna be reviewing Hovie,
oh god, yeah,
Khaled, and Mr. Denzel Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get to all that, though, there's been a lot of talk about Jay-Z's album, 444. And without going too deep into it, there's a lot of shit that's been kind of brewing with him and Kanye West. He kind of called out some of his issues that he has with Mr. West.
Yeah. But laid it on wax.
They out on wax, you know what I'm saying? And so now people are talking about a beef brewing between Mr. West and Mr. Carter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And which is something that I don't want to see, because I really wanted to watch The Throne too. You know what I'm saying? But it seems kind of inevitable at this point. There was just recent news that, and this is reported by TMZ. I don't know if this is true or not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying TMZ is some fake ass website, because, you know, they usually report accurate shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's bullshit, but it is accurate shit. You know what I'm saying? And they reported that Kanye West is possibly leaving Tidal because he doesn't want to deal with that shit anymore. And he says that Jay-Z and Tidal owes him $3 million.
Yeah.
Yes. You got that going on. So now there's talks of, you know, like a real beef brewing and whatnot. So,
I mean, hell, remember Kanye was on stage calling out Jay-Z when he was like, "Where were you?" I mean, things like that.
You didn't come to my daughter's. You know, that was some extra shit.
I mean, that's just like little things, but those things kind of were brewing
right
this whole time. Little things here and there, and then, you know, all that shit adds up. Eventually, that pot is gonna fucking bust and fucking
right.
Shit's gonna hit the fan, you know. And I mean, we possibly will be getting that soon.
Well, there's definitely been talks of people saying, can Kanye West beat Jay-Z in a battle?
Oof.
And
the answer is, I mean, unanimous.
Unanimous to who? Because fucking kids are out here talking about Kanye West.
Well, yeah, it's the kids, though. I mean,
this is so uninformed.
That's what kids do. Kids are uninformed, and the kids like to get under adults, more adult, or, you know what I'm saying, older people's skin. You know what I'm saying? They like to go against the grain, even if it's probably not true. So I don't know. I mean, a lot of them are going to go with Kanye because it's just a younger generation. They've been exposed to more Kanye.
Right.
I don't know if they've been exposed to early Kanye, you know, through the wire Kanye.
Well, there's people that's like, okay, there's some people saying Jay-Z wouldn't even be where he is today if it wasn't for Kanye West. All right. Like, Jay-Z wasn't already fucking dropping platinum albums.
He wasn't Big Pimpin'.
Listen, Hard Knock Life, one of Jay-Z's biggest songs, there's no fucking Kanye.
Yeah.
Alright? Big Pimpin', another one of Jay-Z's biggest songs. There's no fucking Kanye.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's more.
There's hella more. I just want to love you. That's no fucking Kanye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what is everybody talking about? These are fucking he had fucking hit songs.
Stands.
Right. And a classic album.
Yeah.
Right? Before Kanye was even, you know what I'm saying?
Was spotlighted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's the other way around.
Right.
You know, like Jay-Z kind of helped Kanye get put on a little bit more.
I would say that more too. And listen, I know I'm a Jay-Z fan. He's my favorite rapper of all time. Yeah. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm being biased.
Well,
but let's
he's
be real.
not my favorite rapper of all time.
Okay.
But
yeah, right.
So I mean, yeah, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like Jay-Z kind of opened that door more for Kanye to get out and actually be the artist he is today.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. Like he
opened that door.
Yeah, of course, because
Kanye was the producer, right?
Right. Kanye was a producer. You know, you had the Dynasty. I think Kanye did some beats on there a little bit, but for the most part, Blueprint was mainly Kanye West and Just Blaze that really set the whole mood for that album.
Yeah.
And pushed it to go platinum, or excuse me, not platinum, classic. Became a classic.
Oh yeah.
Jay-Z album, one of the best hip hop albums of all time. Right.
It's a great album.
Right. So, of course, Kanye had a hand in that, but you also got to understand this: Kanye West wasn't Kanye West until Jay-Z rapped on Kanye West's beats. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I hear that.
I think that
I can feel you on
You
that.
see what I'm trying to say? Like,
nobody looks at it the other way.
Right. I mean,
it shouldn't be looked that way. Like, Jay-Z wasn't anything until he rapped on a Kanye beat.
right.
Would you hear
That's
that?
bullshit.
Like, no. Like, what? Like, so all those other tracks weren't shit. Like, nah. So you can say it the other way around, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
Kanye needed Jay-Z.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
To really be where he is today, he really did need Jay-Z because Jay-Z was that door. Because Jay-Z was already in the door.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? He kind of was like, hey, let's go make some music.
right.
You know?
Like, that's not what caused Jay-Z. Like, somebody said it was a resurgence. That was not, like, he fucking had it. Jay-Z had hit songs, bruh.
Yeah.
He was already, like, popping hard. You know what I'm saying?
It blows my mind that people would think that, really, though.
You know how many people rapped on Kanye West's beats before Jay-Z, and people still didn't know who the fuck Kanye was? And he's made dope beats, you know, like the
He's a hell of a producer.
hell yeah, he was.
Hell of a
He was
producer.
making dope beats back then too. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real. Kanye didn't even reach a certain status of super producer status until Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Agreed. Like, I mean, if you're a young head and you're hearing this and you think, what are they talking about? No. You really need to go back and read, like...
you should really go do your historical rap knowledge.
Yeah, you should go listen to Jay-Z before, you know, like, when was the first time you heard of Kanye? And then everything before that, listen to Jay-Z shit before that, because Jay-Z was already there, you know,
Right.
doing shit.
The first time I heard Kanye rap was on the Blueprint 2. He had a song, I forget what the song was called, but it was on the Blueprint 2, and Kanye was on the rapping. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first heard it, I thought it was trash. I was like, fuck, this guy sucks. That's what I thought, no joke. I was like, he sucks.
Must be just one of Jay-Z's friends that he just let
Right.
him out there, like, because he can let him. Like,
He was like, girls call me a cock star. he was just saying some like kind of corny shit, and I was just like, alright. Even Gingerbread said, you're a monster.
yeah.
Alright. It was kind of corny at that time period. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
especially in the Rockefeller camp. I was like, "Who is this corny?"
And
ass
what we're
dude?
talking right now, I don't want you to think we're bashing.
No, I'm not bashing Kanye. He's
I
one
like
of
Kanye.
Kanye's one of my favorite artists of all time. You know what I'm saying? But
dope ass artist. I
let's
like him.
Let's be real.
Like,
Like
we're talking about between these two,
right? No, like for real.
Like, come on,
Kanye West don't even write his own music.
Jay-Z.
Not all of it,
freestyles
anyways. Yeah.
his music. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jay-Z would throw a fucking wordplay on your ass. Even at almost 50, will hit you with some wordplay to go, God damn. We'll do something with your name. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye ended other artists' career with one bar or one line. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
That goes to show right there already that it's like, come on.
Right.
I mean, if an artist could do that and another artist can't, they're already on different levels.
Right.
Thinking it on that aspect, it's like, man, way different levels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And has Kanye been had the opportunity to? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, how many beefs has he had?
He had beef with PETA.
PETA.
He had beef with PETA.
Well, did he kill him in one line?
Tell PETA my mink is dragging on the floor. There's one line right there, dog.
There's one line right there. That's a different. Well, PETA gonna respond.
They did respond. A lot of people respond because that song was called Theraflu. Even Theraflu responded was like, "Don't use our fucking name in this shit."
Getting pissed off at Kanye. Kanye just pisses people off.
Yeah,
he does do that. It's something that happens a lot.
Right.
He goes against the grain.
I don't care about him pissing. I don't care about him pissing off PETA though. I really don't, bro. Like, okay, listen.
Here comes our backlash.
Okay, listen. I know, right? Animal. Let me tell you why.
Fuck.
I'm gonna tell you why. All right. Side note, everybody. We about to get into some animal shit. All right. I'm gonna tell you why I don't give a fuck when people be like tripping about killing animals and using them for fucking clothing. Because back in the fucking olden ages, all right, motherfuckers, it would get cold as shit. And guess what? You fucking didn't have nice ass fucking Versace sweaters and shit like that. You had to fucking kill a moose. You know what I'm saying? He had to wear his fucking skin to keep warm.
Yeah.
That's what it was. All right. So I'm not mad at that because over time it's just evolving to how many mooses can we kill?
Evolved to fashion.
They just evolved to fashion. You know what I'm saying? It's just an evolution to that. That's why I'm not really mad because I'm like, there's some of these motherfuckers, some of these animal lovers, like
the animals.
Some of these animal lovers, right? Hold on. Some of these animal I'm about to piss off some fucking people, dog. Some of these fucking animal lovers be like, I seen this shit one time. It was a video, it's National Geographic, and a fucking lion ate a fucking, I don't know what the fuck it was. Ate some little animal. These motherfuckers want to genetically change the animal so it doesn't want to eat meat anymore and it fucking eats plants. Dog, why the fuck are you fucking up the ecosystem? Why do you want to fuck up the ecosystem? Yeah. It's not, let the motherfucker be a fucking lion.
Let it do what it needs to do to survive.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not down with that shit, dog. That was my fucking rant. Rant.
So does it not break your heart when the arms of an angel comes on and the dogs are all over? Like they're showing the dogs in cages and all that.
I mean, listen, I feel like dogs shouldn't be, treated like shit because we don't deserve dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dogs are too good to us.
They're too fucking good. They're man's best friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But listen, alligators. Hey, I'm trying to rock these alligators. These now or later alligators, baby. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm just saying, like a bit, they use that shit.
Man's best friend.
That's not man's. I'm just saying, we needed things to protect our feet. We fucking found out that alligator skin was rough and we could walk in alligator skin. Yeah. That's just the shit that we figured out as human beings.
It's gonna happen regardless.
We just made them more stylish near the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
We put them in different colors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Made belts.
Snake skin, baby.
Bags.
You can't tell me when somebody walk up in some snake skin boots, he not balling, bruh.
You can't tell me you don't catch your eye. You
don't catch your eye like, damn, some fucking snake skin thing. You don't even care. It don't even have to be sneakers. They can be boots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They supposed to get me in with some snake skin boots. Nah, but for real though. We should, all jokes aside, the animals do get fucked up pretty bad in the process, and they shouldn't do it all that shit. This is just a side note, guys. We don't get back to hip hop.
Yeah.
But the moral of the story is fucking Kanye West can't beat Jay-Z in the battle, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Not at all.
It ain't. And if you're young and you think it's the other way around, then you're not in tune with hip hop. You don't understand. You don't even know the history behind them, obviously. That's not even Kanye's forte.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear Kanye West diss track, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Try to diss Jay. I'm sure he'd say some shit. I'm sure he'd say some shit.
He said some shit. Okay, so Big Brother. Big Brother was Big's brother. Used to be Dame Man Big's brother. Yeah. Okay, that track was, I don't want to say it was diss track, but that was him like airing out his feelings towards Jay-Z or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nobody should feel any type of way about Jay-Z airing out his feelings about Kanye West on wax.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he did it and Kanye did it on stage too. Like, to me that was kind of messy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
When he was doing it
on stage, dog, like,
that's
just fucking messy.
That's personal shit. You get in contact with him and let him know how you feel. You don't have to go and
I think he couldn't get in contact with him
all
though.
that. But yeah, he basically went and just told all the fans. Call me, Jay. Made it a big thing, where it was an in-house situation type shit. Right. That didn't need to be aired out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was personal shit that you were going through with him.
Nobody wins when the family feuds. Shout out to Ho. We about to get into some reviews.
Yeah. It's review time.
Your boy. Your legendary baby Bizoy. Jay-Z, Jigga Man,
Hova,
Mr. Carter, Sean Carter to Jay-Z. Damn you on Jazz Dick. We gotta talk about this 444 album.
Man.
Moment of silence. Alright.
Yeah, we did have to do that.
We did have to do that because we had to let that breathe. Let that bitch breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Let it air out.
Your boy Jay-Z has dropped the album. It's funny because right before the album dropped, everybody was like, yo, nobody's checking for Jay-Z. He's old. He's washed up.
Yeah. It's like,
You know, nobody wants Tidal. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when he was putting out these little videos that led up to the album. They didn't really get a lot of views. They weren't getting a lot of retweets. They weren't getting a lot of shares. You know what I'm saying? And
it's after the fact when they're getting it. They're getting more after.
Jesus fucking Christ! This man dropped this album. I didn't expect it to erupt across the whole landscape of hip hop and just America. That shit erupted across American culture.
It wasn't a want; it was a need amongst everybody. Everyone needed it. Everyone's like, "I need this Jay-Z." People were like, "I need this Jay-Z album. How do I get this shit?"
It's funny because people that aren't even Jay-Z fans, I was like, "He fucking sucks." But where can I hear the album? You know what I'm saying?
Still want to know.
This motherfucker had people downloading random ass links off of Twitter and Facebook that were going to hack your whole fucking life. All right,
fuck your shit.
How many of y'all shit got hacked trying to find this fucking Jay-Z album, bro? You know what I'm saying? I know some people got fucking hacked, bro. I see people just sharing out links. They were like,
"I need this."
Yo, check out my zippy share, and I'm like, I'm not fucking downloading that shit, bro. Who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
Who are you sharing this? You just sharing out an album for free for people?
To people you don't even know.
You don't even fucking know? Come on. Are you downloading this shit? What are you fucking downloading this shit for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're just trying to be nice like that and air it out. Like, I just want to share this. I can't be the only one to hold on to this gem.
You fighting the power. I'm fighting against the corporation of Jay-Z. I'm not spending my money with Tidal. That's cool. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I get it. I get why people don't like Tidal. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Interface is a little different, and you know, you're not really fucking with it. And you know, a lot of exclusivity and shit like that. You
a lot of people are already used to other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, listen, I'm
just gonna stick with it. You know,
I'm be real. Listen, I got Apple Music. Apple Music is so seamless with the iPhone. It's so fucking seamless.
Seamless with the Samsung, bro.
Seamless with the Samsung. Look at that shit.
It's
seamless on an Android.
It's easy,
right?
To fuck with. I mean,
Spotify's been in the game for a long ass time. They got the most subscribers, so you know, and they got a free tier too, so you can listen to music for free on Spotify, but you got to listen to ads and all that. And you can't really select the music you want to select. You know what I'm saying? If you download an album on on Spotify or drop it out, you're not gonna be able to play it in order. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just, you know, whatever, right? But I can't knock Jay-Z for trying to promote his platform that he owns.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You can't.
No, why would you knock?
You can't knock it. I mean, that's a business move on top of a business move. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's like him putting out his album. Right. That's what business move, and he's just doing it through his platform.
Right.
So it's, you know, exclusive. Right. But I mean that's what it takes at times. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he's trying to build it up. You know what I'm saying? For people, his fans, especially if someone's really his fan, people are going to make that move.
You know,
not everybody.
Another thing too is like, as big as Jay-Z is, right? He's small in that world, bruh.
No. He's
tiny, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He's over here trying to battle it out with Apple Music, Spotify, fucking YouTube.
Names,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Google Play.
Everything.
That's who he's battling out with. You know what I'm saying?
That's been here for a while. Yeah,
and he's the only one that's black that owns that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep this in mind. Dr. Dre had people don't know this. Dr. Dre had his music. They might not know it because it didn't last that long. Dr. Dre had a music streaming service too.
I remember that.
Yeah. Shit. Guess what? That shit got swallowed up by Apple Music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he sold everything to Beats.
Like, y'all can have that too.
That shit defunct. You know what I'm saying? You think Dr. Dre would have had it easy doing that shit? You think Puff got it easy trying to do a fucking a music TV channel?
No.
In 2017? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these are tough times.
These are tough times, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You talking about and they going up against the big dogs, bro. They going up against the MTVs and the BETs and you know what I'm saying, and the YouTubes and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As much as they
YouTube's taking over. I mean, that's like the biggest one probably.
Hell yeah.
I mean, shit. It's
YouTube's a fucking monster.
It swallowed up everything and it's kind of set the standard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where everyone else is trying to at least get to that level. And it's like, it's hard to get on that level when the king is reigning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And strong.
And trust me, they got way more money than Jay-Z. They could easily drop $200 million on ads just online and just block out Jay-Z shit. You know what I'm saying? Easily, man. You know what I mean? So he's fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah. I mean, that's some real shit. There's a lot of people who are like, I'm not going to get it.
Right.
Just to hear Jay-Z's album, I'll wait. You know, there's people who will just, like, I'll wait till it's made public to everyone.
Right,
you know?
right.
He's struggling because there's a lot of people that are doing that. And there's people, if they're diehard, they'll make that move. If they got Sprint, they'll do that quick subscription,
right.
free months and all that.
I mean, the Tidal. I mean, there's a lot happening on Tidal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to build their platform up the same way Apple Music does. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting there. You know what I'm saying? It's just they need more exposure. You know what I mean? They need more support.
Yeah, that's
but
what they need, the support. Really.
They do need support,
they need the fans and people to just actually give them a chance.
Right, just give them a chance, man. You know what I'm saying?
So they're doing that 6 months free, bro.
At least do the 6 months for free, or you gotta be Sprint.
Well, Sprint. Well, yeah, they made it another exclusive. You know
Sprint bought 33% of Tidal.
Yeah, so
for $200 million, which is kind of crazy because Jay-Z bought Tidal for $60 million.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and now and Sprint paid him $200 million for only a third of it.
That's a hustler, right?
That's a hustle. What the fuck? You guys a hustler, dog.
that is.
He's literally tied in with a cell phone company now. Not the best, and I'm talking as a Sprint user. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we can off top. Let's get to the album. We went off into this whole shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna review this album. 444. I know you haven't heard all of it.
I haven't heard it all.
But so far from what you've heard, what do you think of this album?
Vintage Jay-Z. Like, it gives me that. I mean, that's, man. Like, hip hop needed this album because, unfortunately, not everyone gets it because of all that shit. But, I mean, from what he's, I mean, it's raw, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Fucking love the production. You know what I'm saying? I've always loved how, I mean, he's always had great production on his shit.
Right.
And the bars, bro. I mean, he fucking still got it.
He still got it, man.
Still running circles around these young ones.
Right.
Still running circles around.
At almost 50.
Almost 50.
Almost 50, man.
He can do this shit, I think, till the day he goes. I mean, God forbid it be.
You mean 60?
Like, he'd probably be able to do it 70, bro. Like
70?
I think he could still spit if he wanted to. But he probably won't be doing it in booth and like on track. But if you just caught him and he was like your close friends, maybe you just hip hop head, you were someone that he spit with, he kicks it with, he's gonna fucking.
What the hell is Jay-Z gonna tell you at 70 years old?
Man.
I was listen. Shout out to my home. Shout out to.
He's gonna be talking about the shit his grandchildren are getting into.
You know what? I was. Shout out to my homeboy OZ, man. He's an engineer out in Dallas at the Kitchen Studios in Dallas. Make sure you go hit him up.
Yeah.
I seen him on Facebook, and he was like, 75 or 70, 80-year-old Jay-Z is gonna be rapping about shit that we need to do, like having our prostates checked.
I can see it. That's what I'm saying. It's like everyday shit like, be spitting about.
Right.
You know? That's why I said shit. His grandchildren getting through the shenanigans.
Get your prostrates checked, it's Hovie.
Oh my god!
Right. But you know, from what I heard from the album,
I know he's your favorite rapper.
He's your rapper all time. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Of course, I know every Jay-Z. I even bought the MTV Unplugged album of Jay-Z.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Because it had the bonus track, people talking on there. Yeah. Go check that one out, y'all. Y'all probably don't even know that Jay-Z track.
That.
Go do a search on YouTube for Jay-Z people talking. All right, if you can find it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I know pretty much all of Jay-Z's albums. You know what I'm saying?
You already have this pretty much memorized. You know what I'm saying? This new one, like you already. I mean, I can tell you've already soaked this in.
Right. I mean, well, I'm gonna be real. Jay-Z's rhyme pattern is definitely it's not as complex as it used to be.
Nah, it ain't.
Right. It still has some complexity to it.
Oh, no, it does have,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's
definitely it's just not as where he's just hitting you with 100 rhymes and metaphors a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's the equivalent of like when you're young, right, and you're having sex, you're hitting with a jackrabbit. You know what I'm saying? When you get older, you're a little bit, slower. You know what I'm saying? You find the spot and you hit the spot right. You know what I'm saying? You change the way you do it, but you
still got it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you might be like 40-year-old you having sex is gonna be way colder than 17-year-old you having sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just what happens. You know what I'm saying? Experience and shit. So his rhyme pattern isn't as complex, but the shit that he says, it's like 100 times more impactful and powerful than it was when he was spending a million rhymes a minute.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, definitely. He's found a way now that he doesn't have to go as in depth, and he can be even more thorough.
Right.
And hats off to him, because I mean, I'm wondering if he's free. Like, what did he freestyle on here? If he freestyle anything, I mean,
I can. There's parts in there where I can tell where he went from like thought out rhymes to like freestyle rhyme, and then back into thought out. I can tell where he was.
I know you've analyzed that shit.
Yeah, I've definitely analyzed. I analyze shit like that. Yeah. But like even the line on the story of OJ, where he comes in saying, "I'm not black, I'm OJ."
Yeah.
Okay, that was real basic. Yeah, but it was just like it just had so much in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That video, bro.
Yes, the story of OJ video. If you haven't watched it yet, is it's a dope song. To me, it's the best song on the album. The story of OJ.
That motherfucker went hard as fuck. Yeah, it go hard.
He dropped a lot of knowledge in there. The whole when he was talking about art and how it's.
That was some artistic ignorance right there.
That was some artistic ignorance too. You know
that's another video you could probably, what I'm saying, basically say that's a affiliate of artistic ignorance.
Right. Definitely.
Category. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit.
He was giving away game, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, showing people, how to invest and how that's more important than throwing your money at the strip club.
Yeah.
Why you shouldn't be over here on your talking to a cash water phone, like it's a phone. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about some art that he purchased is flipping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How it's making him money without him having to do shit. You know what I'm saying? And he can't wait to give it to his children.
Exactly.
I mean, dog. Not saying that you got enough money to buy art. Maybe it's not art. Yeah. Maybe it's something else that retains value.
Exactly.
Maybe it's stocks. Maybe it's a good checking account or a savings account or something.
Maybe
you know what I'm
saying?
Love. Well, this is what you do. Everybody should go in and check what you can invest in that will increase value over time. You know what I'm saying? That's not the first person I heard talk about art like that. I was watching Deezus and Mero's show on Viceland, and they had the guy who owns Vice, or the CEO, Shane Smith. They had Shane Smith on there. And he talked about the same shit. Shane Smith is a rich white dude. Yeah. Said the same shit. You buy art, it gets value, and you sell it. He was talking about the exact same shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exact same shit. So there's apparently something in that. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the type of art you buy. You can't just buy anyway.
You have to do your homework.
Right.
You can't just go buy anything.
But I definitely like the album there. The beats on there was dope. Shout out to No ID.
Oh man.
He has some really, really good beats on there. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking really good. I love the samples, man. Fucking when it's done right, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas don't sample no more.
Nah, and I'm one that enjoyed samples. The time of samples, man. I ate that shit up. You know what I'm saying? I fucking was like, oh, that shit's dope. I would know where that song came from, or sometimes I research and look it up and find out where it came from, and then it put me onto a track I may have never heard, or when that I was
artist.
Man, from a whole different genre. And
from a whole different time period.
Yeah, different time period, different genre, everything. And then maybe it'll be a song that I didn't know and I didn't realize they sampled it, or what part it was. And I'm like, oh shit, it's that song. And
that's what we're missing. That's what we're missing in hip hop. We're really missing that aspect.
We've talked about that.
We did talk about that before.
A while back. We
did talk about that.
But we talked about how samples are missing. A lot of people don't do that shit.
Yeah, because of that reason, that sampling is able to bring you into the history. It really is.
It brings you back to it sparks the brain to make you even think, where did that come from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know already. And I mean, that shit, then people actually start doing their history lessons. You know what I'm saying? Start doing some research and learning shit that they didn't know.
Oh, but you know what though? Jay-Z, if you got Tidal, they did release a playlist of all the songs that were sampled on the album.
That's fucking dope right there.
Right. So you can go and listen to all those songs and hear the samples and where they came from, and maybe, learn a little bit of history with the music. You know what I'm saying? There were people here before that put out some fire shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Whether it be music you listen to or not, like,
right.
It lets you know. It lets you know when artists like that use samples like that, or producers use samples, and then the artist picks it up and likes it, and you know what I'm saying? That artist isn't just picking it up because it sounds cool. They actually have knowledge of that track more than likely, right. And it shows you their, you know what I'm saying, their grasp of music. You know what I'm saying? They go and they listen to other types of music too. You know what I'm saying? Open-minded. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It actually changes.
Shut down to just one genre.
Right.
You have to be open-minded when it comes to music because you can hear shit from different genres that's amazing. Right. You're like, damn, I didn't know this. They did it like this in this genre. Right. I mean, you'll find some good shit.
And I think too, the samples pull out a different type of artistry.
Yeah.
Out of you. A different type of creativity.
That too.
Which I can hear a lot of that on the Jay-Z album. Like, there's songs that I was like, he wouldn't have probably even rapped this shit if it wasn't for this fucking sample and this beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He probably wouldn't even have thought of whatever he was thinking about writing and whatever he was saying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we do need to bring that back in. You know what I'm saying?
We need it. Hip-hop needs it.
Right.
We might have to do it ourselves.
All right. Go find me a no ID, baby. Go find me a no ID. So, I mean, what do you... I mean, you probably got to do a little bit more listening. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah, I do got to do
based off what you heard.
It's what I heard. I know it's going to be... It's going to be up there. I mean, to get what I got out of that and to just giving... Royce the 5'9" that 10, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's already in the 9s, you know what I'm saying, with me without hearing the whole thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm 9.5 even. Because
right.
That's like vintage Jay-Z. And it's more than likely going to go up to that 10. I can imagine hearing the whole thing.
Right.
I mean.
As a Jay-Z fan, I can't give it a 10.
No.
Right. Because I'm comparing it to previous albums that I've heard from Jay-Z, and altogether is not up to some of the other albums you know what I'm trying to say, during that time period when they came out.
Yeah.
But it is up there, with some of his stuff. Would
you consider it a classic? A classic Jay-Z album, one that's going to be considered a classic, to do it at the time he's doing it at his age?
No, it's too early. It's too early. You know why I say that? Because you know whose album I actually revisited this weekend, and for some odd reason I keep coming back to this album. Dreamville's Boss, the Too High to Ride album. It's timeless, and I keep on revisiting this album. This is when I know, like when I listen to Boss, I keep coming back to this album. Way after it came out, it shit came out I think last year.
Yeah,
like probably a year ago, and I still come back to this dude's album. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I come back to the album
like that,
6 months later, 8 months later.
That's the timeless music. That's the classic.
That's what I consider a classic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can't. Everybody's out here talking about it's a classic album. You're fucking stupid. You can't call no fucking album classic after a week or two of listening to it. You just and then some people call it a classic after a couple hours. Like, you're not even listening to the whole fucking album, dog.
You haven't even soaked it in.
You haven't even soaked it in. You haven't even caught all the double entendre. Dog, for reasonable doubt.
You think it's a possible classic? Like, you think it will be? You think it has hope to be there? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
there's classic moments on the album.
Yeah.
The story of OJ is going to be
a classic now. I'm just saying, do you think it will be?
The story of OJ is going to be a classic song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe that. All the other songs, I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? There's some on there that, that got some dope replay value. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
there's just certain tracks that stand out more than others.
Yeah.
When the album does that,
that's why you gotta sit with it. You got to sit with it, because you may like a song, and then like 6 months later, you listen to that song you barely ever listened to,
and then it might
on album, and now you realize that you love that fucking song like it was a hidden gem for yourself.
I didn't have to skip,
right?
You know, like
right.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where it's like I've been skipping this track this whole time.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's like, dog, I've been sitting on this gold for this whole fucking time. That's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it takes time to really fill out album.
Classic, yeah, definitely. You can't just call it that overnight when it first comes out. Just because you can't do it out of respect. Right. You can't do that. You got to actually listen to what they say and how they said it, the metaphors, the everything. I mean, the shit that went over your head the first 15 times you heard it. Right.
You know? And you got to understand, like Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt album, there was bars on there that it took. Like I've heard years. I'm pretty sure if I listen to this album today, there's gonna be something in there that I catch that I just didn't see before. You know what I'm saying? I just know that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's the timeless shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just maybe you're in a different a place in your life, and you can understand something on a different level that you couldn't. Even if you've heard that shit and you've deciphered it and was just like, oh, this just means this, that's just that, and then you reach a certain point in your life. Maybe you've experienced something and now you see this shit as a different experience. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, that rhyme was cold as hell. That's why I felt with Pac.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't think of what songs or what bars or anything, but I know that's happened.
Right, of course.
You know, it's happened to me where I know
you know the song word for word.
Yeah, where it's like, wow, it's like. Now that shit, I get that,
right?
You know, because I probably went through a situation that was more I can relate to it. And it's
relate to it now.
I understand what you meant when you said this,
right? That's the timeless shit, man. Yeah. That shit's not gonna. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. This shit's never gonna happen with Drake.
Oh, no, that's moment music.
Right.
Yeah. You know, I would say, thinking about it. I can't say that the Jay-Z might get to 10 for me because you said you were showing me the best tracks. When I heard what I heard, it was like the best tracks probably.
Those are the standout tracks.
So I can only imagine if those
that people were talking about. There's other ones on there.
You
know, like this, the track "Smile." I wasn't really digging the hook, really. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the way his voice sounded.
I'll see how I take it in.
Yeah,
I'll see how.
Which some people might like. I can, maybe if I hear it more, I'll probably like it. But as of right now, I'm not really digging the hook. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just stuff like that. Even the one he did with Damian Marley, I kind of like the feel of it, but I wasn't really digging the bars on it that much. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still got to do more.
That's what I'm gonna do. I obviously have to hear it completely, so I'll hear the whole thing. And I didn't get to hear that one, the whole thing. Out of all of them, that's the one I didn't get to hear the whole thing. Right. But the whole title issue.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see, bro.
But when I do, I will give my full rating next week. Right. You know what I'm saying? When we do this.
What's in that first thing?
As of right now, it's like between that. It's like. Right now it's around a 9 because I don't want to give it the 9.5. I say 9.5, but I don't want to give between.
Yeah, I'm sitting at like a 9.2.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna go 9.5, but I'm going with 9 just to give a flat number, and we'll see if it bumps up any or where it gets.
Your boy.
Who?
Your boy with the keys. The major keys.
Are we the best?
Me love that.
Me like that.
Your boy DJ Khaled, Lion, is back with his new album.
Beautiful. No, that's not the name of that.
It's called Grateful.
Yeah, Grateful. No, I'm saying it's all
executive produced by Asad Khaled. Have you been peeping? Asad has become a superstar on Twitter.
Yeah,
he's become a superstar on Twitter, but not in the way that you think that. People love Asad or whatever. It's just become like a joke that like Asad, like they treat Asad like he's like the president. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's how everybody treats him. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and jokes.
Running shit.
Yeah, they everybody loves Asad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But his album came out. DJ Khaled's.
He loves it. Yeah.
Second album since his refresh into the rap game. You know what I'm saying?
Back.
His rebirth, I guess you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
his second wind. You know what I'm saying?
His reincarnation.
Right. And for those of you who don't know, Khaled is a DJ that puts together producers with certain rappers and certain writers, and and puts them all into one pot and pulls out hits from everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I can't tell you if that's a real talent or not. You know what I'm saying? But it's apparently working for him because that album went number 1, I believe.
He's DJing people.
He is. He's orchestrating this shit. He's like, yo, put your vocals on top of here. Yes, me love
you
that.
Over there.
Me love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a lot of things I got to say about his album. I would like to hear your.
You want to hear me first?
I want to hear Riffa first.
You want to hear me first? All right. Well, he had some good songs on there that I liked. There were some good songs. More near the end.
Right.
There was a couple near the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I like the Nas track. You know what I'm saying? Love the Jada Kiss and Pusha T.
Pusha T, yeah.
Soundtrack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then a few after.
Pusha T is like the new Jada Kiss.
Yeah. And to have them both together was fucking dope.
I know. When you really think about it, they both fit in that realm together, tight.
That coke talk.
Right. But then also there's real talk happening in it too. You know what I'm saying? Jada's always giving you a real ass bar in his shit. You know what I'm saying? Make you think damn, that's some real ass shit. You know what I'm saying? shout out to Jada Kiss.
Yeah, for real though. And the Pusha T, because love to see that collab, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That
shit was dope. And the production was dope throughout the whole thing. I liked it. I mean, had some good production. Some of the songs I wasn't feeling some
songs are kind of pop.
Yeah. Some of the songs were pop, but still good production for what they were. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that it was whack music because it ain't what I listen to, but but there's some pop shit that I've come to accustom to because of my niece. You know what I'm saying? So
of course, you got to be a little more aware.
Yeah, and I listen to all types of music now.
Right,
but I wasn't necessarily while I'm listening to Khaled. I was trying to hear a lot of these other artists, the rap artists, but what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna get the.
He's like timeless.
He's throughout saying shit like the DJ.
Major key.
Yeah, he does. He's talking and he says the same things. You know what I'm saying? We the best.
Right.
We the best.
We the best. Forever.
He has his ad-libs throughout the whole thing.
Ad-libs.
This is DJ-ness, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The DJs do that, so he makes sure people know that it's him.
Legendary.
Grateful.
Assad, you're a mogul.
Hey. He did say
that. No, he said that.
It was dope though. Yeah, he did the whole. Did Nas do that where he made his kid, executive producer or some shit like that, or producer?
Nas,
yeah. So I mean, he did that same thing.
Cut him a check.
Yeah. So his kid's always gonna have a check. That was awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Making more money than me.
Yeah.
This nigga's a baby.
That, yeah.
He's just sits there. He's just a baby.
Just a baby, just taking pictures and just being there.
Somebody said Assad Khaled's throwback Thursday pictures about to be lit as fuck. Okay? He's taking pictures with all this fucking celebs, bruh.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? By the time he gets to be old, bruh, all these celebs are gonna be old and fucking dead.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be there like, I was with all the rock stars.
I was there.
He's gonna be a fucking dickhead. He's gonna be a fucking dickhead.
I knew these people,
Listen, I'm a mogul. All right? I'm smart. I'm intelligent. Legendary.
I'm getting residuals.
I'm still making money off of Grateful.
Always.
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
I'm the best. The whole trademark phrase.
It's going to change to I'm
the best. I'm the best.
I'm a lion. I like that. I love that. Shout out to Aside.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a fucking. Oh my god! Listen! All these kids, fucking Jay-Z's kids, fucking Kanye West's kids, Aside. They are gonna grow up and they're gonna be some fucking dickheads, man.
They'll be the next wave of child celebrities. Or not even celebrities, but children of celebrities, right. Unless they get into the business, which a lot of them do. Right. But we'll see what happens.
I cannot wait to see that shit
as they get older to see what they end up venturing into. If they just live off of it, or if they end up doing their own thing too.
Right. You know we'll see. I guess my thoughts on the Khaled album. I do have some thoughts on the Nas track. Hot take alert! I didn't think it was that dope. No. The reason I didn't think it was that dope was because on the previous album, the one he did with Nas, the track called Major Key. Yeah. Signature fade with the bevel blade. That's a major. That whole everything about that song was like, damn, this is fire, bro. Like this is like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And this one just kind of felt like a throwaway, bro. It was like I felt like it kind of went downward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, compared to the one before.
For his album that's supposed to be recorded, it's kind of like
Nas album done.
Yeah.
He should just call it. He should just call his album Nas album done.
Yeah, it's been done.
He said it was done too. He's just waiting for some other shit. But you never know, bro. Y'all are trying to perfect it and shit. But probably my favorite track on the whole album was the one with Future and Migos and 21 Savage and
that shit went hard.
Was it Yo Gotti?
No. Yeah. No, that was Yo Gotti. That was a different one.
I don't know. I feel like Young Dolph should have been on it. Get Tied. Who was on that song? But that was my favorite track on the whole album because it was so fucking ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It was so ratchet and ignorant.
Yeah,
that shit went hard, man. Who the fuck? Like, come on, dog. Who the fucking hated that song? You know what I'm saying?
Assholes,
for real. But I mean, it was good. It had its tracks on there. You know what I'm saying? You have your singles. I'm the One with Justin Bieber and all that.
It was the King.
T.I. That's who was on that shit. That was. I was like, oh, Tip on this bitch too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a hot ass track. I don't care what nobody say, dog. Listen, y'all know me. I can talk about some lyrical, miracle, spiritual shit, and I can also talk about some ratchet
bars.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about bars all day, but at the same time, there's certain tracks I don't even want to care about bars. I just want to hit. Just, lower my head and just kind of roll through the hood and just bang my head. Just build a beat.
Just fucking feel that shit.
Right.
Just feel it no matter what, yeah.
Right. So,
yeah, my favorite track was definitely that Pusha T and Jada Kiss.
Yeah, that's a hot track too, though.
That was my shit. When I heard that, I was like, you're gonna get you got replay value,
right? That definitely got replay value. You're right. The second half of that CD is way better than the first.
If it was a cassette like back in the day, B side went harder than A side.
The B sides,
yeah, or whatever he would. I don't know if he called it Grateful. I don't know. Right. He would have called it. He would have had like 2 different names for each side, probably. Right. Khaled would have did some shit like that, but yeah, definitely it went harder near the end more, and then it kind of softened up near the end again at the very end, but shit, all in all, you know what I'm saying, it was good. I give it this one, this will get about like with the what made it good for me was the tracks that did go hard, like they kind of brought it back for me, so it ended up getting that it got the beat. I got it. I gave it an 80. I gave it an 8.
Hey, I have the same rating. I give it an 8 too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because some of the tracks on there, some of the collaborations, exactly. Some of the mixes, some of the beats,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I still enjoy the Shining song with Jay-Z. I know that's a radio single or whatever, but I enjoyed the song. I thought the sample was dope. You know what I'm saying? Okay. How they did that. So I mean, there is some down parts of this album.
Definitely.
I'm just not feeling the Justin Bieber,
Nah.
I'm also not feeling the Chance the Rapper song where he's
I was disappointed.
That was so fucking disappointed. I was so fucking disappointed.
I was like, oh shit, let's see what.
Right.
I was like, really?
Right. Listen. I know that song was for the kids.
It became an interlude, damn near.
Right.
It's a long interlude.
And then there was the church choir again. I was like, God damn it, dog. Like, not again. You know what I'm saying?
And again.
Another one.
And another one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dog, I just wasn't really, I know people like Chance. I really like Chance. I like what he stands for. You know what I'm saying? I like some of his music, but his music can get a little repetitive, and
it really did.
It can get a little repetitive. And listen, the whole spelling out the letters, I get it's for the children.
Yeah.
It's for Assad.
Yeah.
Be grateful. Be grateful.
Residuals.
I get it, right? But at the same time, though, anybody that praises this song and fucking doesn't praise Will Smith when he made Just the Two of Us can kiss my ass.
You ain't lying.
All right?
You ain't lying.
You can kiss my fucking ass.
I didn't think of it like that.
If you're going to praise this song, you got to praise Will Smith's Just the Two of Us. You have to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right?
Just the two of us.
So, yeah, I give it an 8. Like I said, there's some down points, you know. It's up to y'all to watch your own. I know some people that love Chance and they're like, stop hating.
Yeah, give it your own rating.
Stop hating on him. All right, I know that's how y'all feel.
Suck your teeth. It's not hating. It's our opinion.
Right, it's just
people call that hating. It's like, you have your opinion.
Yeah, just my opinion, bro.
I'm not yours. I ain't gonna call you a dick rider. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you fucking gave it a 10, like
DEEFG, and there's a church choir. I'm like, dog, come
on. I wanted so much more from Chance the Rapper.
Dog,
I really did.
I mean, one more from Chance the Rapper too. I'm like, dog, like you're supposed to be like the new way, like he could literally be the guy that like sets it up for, you know. But I know he wants to make feel good music. I get it, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not saying you gotta get on here and act stupid and act ratchet or whatever the fuck.
To me, it was a blown opportunity.
Definitely a blown opportunity. But the kids are gonna love it. That literally is for the kids.
Yeah, it was. So I mean, I'm just saying from.
But when I say kids, I mean like 5-year-olds.
Yeah, it was good for our standpoint. Yeah, that's like the track for the kids. Like, while the parents are listening to it at the party, and that song comes on, I was like, oh, it's for the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably. Now that I think about it, they're probably gonna play the fuck out of that song.
Yeah, they will.
You know what I'm saying?
They will. Yeah. I mean, we're just saying that from our standpoint of where we wanted more because we know what he's capable of.
We want more from you, Chance.
Yeah.
And we want more from you, DJ Khaled, when you're working with Chance.
Yeah, that's that collaboration.
And no more fucking church choirs.
Should have had 2 Chance the Rapper songs. If you were going to do that one, you should have had another one where he did what he needed to do.
All right. So, yeah. All in all, we give that album an 8.
We gave it an 8.
We give it an 8.
Unanimous.
Unanimous across the board.
Ding, ding, ding.
Your boy. I don't even know if this is your boy, but your Florida boy. ULT. Denzel Curry. 13. I'm going to say this right now because I know this is probably Riffa's first time that he's ever heard Denzel Curry.
Yes, it is.
The first time you ever heard his music, huh?
Yes.
You never heard y'all niggas ain't ULT? You never heard that?
I don't remember.
I had to put you on that video after this podcast.
I don't remember hearing that.
And to be honest with you, I honestly feel like Denzel Curry's flow and style is up your alley. At least somewhat. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the new cats is concerned, I can see you
have more faith in your first decision because it wasn't my alley.
I know it was my favorite.
I was feeling it. Don't second guess yourself. You know me. You knew what you were doing when you put me.
I know my co-host, nigga.
Hey, that shit. Yeah, that shit went hard.
So you really liked it?
I liked it. Like I was feeling it. It was one of those like how you say when you listen to some songs or some CDs and you just feel good, jam out while you riding.
Right.
It's one of those. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling the beats because they had some good bang in them. You know what I'm saying? Got the speakers, so I'm banging with it.
Definitely got some bang.
And you know, I was fucking. I mean, it was short, which got through it. Got to hear it twice, and yeah. That shit was dope. I liked it. I mean, I want to hear more from him. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to hear more because, I mean, that shit was feel good to me. Like, it had, like, the beats, you know what I'm saying, where you spin, how you spin. It's definitely up my alley. I like that fast rap and then just, like, let
it's kind of got that style.
Style.
It's a style that comes from the, I guess, the older generation. It's kind of got that style in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of also mixed with like some of the new shit too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he's rapping, but he's doing a yeah. That's in there, bro. Like that's a part of the new age culture. You know what I'm saying?
I was digging it though.
Yeah,
I was digging that shit. What was your take?
Denzel Curry, he never really, he's a part of last year's freshman. He never really experienced the same height of success, publicity as everybody else
publicity
has. But I like his music probably more than I like most of the other people on the level except freshman.
Definitely stands out from the rest.
Right.
Yeah.
I just more drawn to that, you know what I'm saying, than everybody else, because it does kind of remind me of like a style from the past, you know what I'm saying?
Mixed in with the new.
You know what I mean? And
did his homework.
Yeah.
Recycled.
Well, I mean, I think it really depends on, your upbringing and where you're from and all that. I think that's, he's from Florida. You know what I'm saying?
It does have a play because, if your parents weren't putting you on to some shit that maybe, you know what I'm saying, was in that time, and then you become a part of that, maybe they weren't listening to hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you become a part of hip hop, you're kind of blindsided to the past. You know what I'm saying?
I will say, I think one of the downfalls of Denzel Curry is he uses this style so much that like I could see people getting tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm getting tired of it because I've heard a lot of his music and he does rap like that for the most part.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten tired of it yet. But I can see that happening in the future for him if he doesn't
switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, if he doesn't try some newer stuff. The beats is, I mean, he sounded like he did a little bit with this. You know what I'm saying, compared to some stuff I heard before. But for the most part, I'm trying not to get to I don't want to get to the point where it's like if you hear one Denzel Curry project, you've heard them all. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that.
So that's your legacy.
I would say that'd be my only take on it is Denzel Curry switching up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Stepping into different realms and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What do you give it? What do you give?
What do I give it? I say I would probably give it like an 8.5.
Yeah,
8.5. 8.5. Solid.
Solid 8.5.
Solid 8.5.
I was gonna be under you. I was probably gonna give it what you give Khaled at the moment. I guess it was like between 8 and 8.5. Yeah.
You give it 8.2?
Yeah, 8.2, 8.3. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
8.2, 8.3, baby.
Something like that. So you can break that down and just say 8.25.
Yeah, right in the middle, baby. But shout out to Denzel Curry, though.
I gotta hear more from him.
We think you're talented. You know what I'm saying?
It's my first time hearing, so I gotta hear more from him. Yeah, he got something to offer, definitely.
Right.
Especially for someone who ain't heard him. So, his style ain't old to me, and it ain't repetitive. So, right. Something that definitely I can listen to a lot more, and maybe go back and listen to some of his old shit and see what he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So we got to give a shout out because for everybody that's listening to us right now, it's the 4th of July.
We gotta shout it out.
We gotta shout out America. And all its bullshit. And what really sucks about all this shit, as much bullshit I deal with in this fucking country, and how fucked up the system is in this country.
The land of the free.
I'm cool. Where else? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where else, bro? Canada? Nah. Russia? Nah. Mm-mm. China?
No.
Nah. Brazil? Maybe. Dominican Republic? Maybe. Costa Rica? Maybe.
Mexico? Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, America's cool though. No. I mean, like it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. It sucks too though because just recently I was watching, that y'all probably seen this Facebook page, the police page on Facebook. It's called Police the Police, and they just kind of show the videos of police doing some foul shit. I recently came across this shit where people were getting arrested for DUI for being high, even though they weren't high.
Oh shit!
Right, because check this shit out. So they got people that some cops can go through, some police officers can go through training to be able to spot whether or not you're high or you're intoxicated or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
shit.
This news channel did an investigative report on this particular police department. I forget what city it was in, and how there were people that were getting wrongfully arrested. You know what I'm saying? Because the police said they were high. You know what I'm saying?
This is their word against yours. Right.
And so what's really fucked up is they would go and they would do these blood tests and shit, and the blood tests would come back and they wouldn't have anything. And they was like, oh, well, the blood tests, sometimes they're wrong. They can't catch everything, da, da, da. But you're basically saying that this guy knows everything. Okay. They even get awards for them taking, and listen, there's people that are intoxicated when they're driving. But there's some people that aren't. And here's the real fucked up thing about it. There's people that spent a lot of money trying to prove that they weren't high. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which is fucked up.
You have to do that for nothing.
Right, because
it didn't have to happen.
It didn't have to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I realized like how fucked up the system really is, because just imagine low income people, low income areas, they can't afford to, get this charge off.
Fight that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you got to live with that shit under your shit. They're not even high. They're basically
falsely accused.
Right? What the fuck is this about? Not even real. They're not even high.
It's fucking horrible.
Some bullshit.
That's fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? And so
that shit happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I realized like all of it is
America.
It happens in America, and I realized all of it is a cash grab at the end of the day, from the city, from the state, from the government,
trying to make those last busts and make that money.
All right, you got to pay fines and tickets and citations and shit like that, and you weren't even fucking high. This motherfucker just said, "No, you're high. You're high. You passed all tests, but I still think you're high."
I can tell you're high. It's like, the fuck?
Yeah,
you can tell. I've never
it's
smoked
bullshit
a day in my life.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You ruin people's lives, man.
Never drank a day in my life, it's like, what the fuck?
Right. So
that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, happy 4th.
On that note, happy 4th.
Yeah, man, we'll
pop some fireworks. That's what it's about these days.
Right. We're gonna get into
some fun with that. Be safe.
Yeah. Pop some fireworks. Eat some barbecue.
Yeah. Be safe about it.
Go ahead and drink up, smoke up.
Do what you do.
Hang out with your fam.
Damn right, you better smoke up.
Play football with your kids. Yeah. So, you could be there for them in the future.
Forever.
Another one.
And another one. Nah.
Yeah, man, we're going to be up out of here, man. Shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all subscribe on iTunes, Google Play.
Trillions.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
TrillMag.com/truthbetold. And show us a little bit of love. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Hit us up on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At RIFFA254.
Yep, and I'm at BIGGU254. And we out this thing. Know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about.
Peace.
Chill.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.